Welcome to Guru Trader video for Friday, February the 18th, 2011. Here's the 6 market movers that we're watching today. 5 new stocks, 1 follow-up. On the TSX Venture Exchange, new symbol MKI Medipattern Corporation, 61 up 33. New symbol SEM St. Eugene Mining Corp, 19 cents up 1 cent. New symbol ORS Orestone Mining Corp, 7 cents up 2.5. New symbol SXG SAMEX Mining Corp, 87 up 7. On the TSX, new symbol PFN Pacific Northwest Capital Corp, 31 up 6. And lastly, on the AMEX, following up on HDY Hyperdynamics Corp, $6 up 40 cents. Our computer keeps spitting out Canadian resource stocks, so that's why most of the stocks are on the Canadian side. Not unusual with gold and oil and different resources all taken off, that's where the action is these days. So don't be surprised. It'll change. When it changes, it changes. Anyway, from now till April, that's usually when these resource stocks play. Going into the PDAC, Prospectors and Developers Conferences in March, you see a lot of these companies releasing news at that time. So that continues to be where our focus is right now. But here's one that popped up today: Medipattern Corp, MKI, 61 up 33. Now, keep in mind that's up 117% today, so I had to mention it because it is the percentage leader, at least one of the percentage leaders, and was the volume leader on the Venture Exchange, trading over 13 million shares right now. The 52-week high on this stock is showing February 17th, so yesterday, and the low is also showing February 17th, 2011 at 5.5 cents. So that's never seen that before, where the high and the low both made on the same day. But anyway, there's the 1-year chart. Looks pretty dead, but then there's this spike. So, I know about as much about this company as you do right now if you've never heard of it before. But anyway, market cap at 61 cents, showing a market cap around 35 million with 57 million shares outstanding. Just started looking at the news releases. Yesterday they announced Medipattern receives FDA clearance for let's see, Visualize Vascular trademark, commercial rollout of 3D vascular ultrasound imaging product expected in the first half of 2011. So that's pretty well self-explanatory, but they announced what was causing the excitement here is a pioneer development of medical imaging software solutions that help medical practitioners to better understand lesions and critical anatomy. Is pleased to announce that it has received U.S. Food and Drug Administration FDA 510 clearance for its Visualize Vascular TM product. So I'll let you read into that. I know about as much of it as anybody else does who hasn't looked at the stock before. In their About section, they say they're a pioneer in the development of imaging software solutions that help medical practitioners better understand lesions in critical anatomy. Our first to market award-winning BCAD advances breast ultrasound computer-aided detection by streamlining workflow and organizing information into a comprehensive patient record, blah, blah, blah. So you should check that out, and their website's there. So just thought I'd mention that one. Moving on here, SEM St. Eugene Mining Corp, 19 up a penny, 5% move. About 7 million shares have traded so far. 52-week high in the stock was on December 29th at 39 cents. There's the 1-year charts. Had a nice build and then this pop. It's actually settled back. This is when I'd like to see them move, pull back and consolidate. Give me time to digest the news, and then try and find those support levels. So maybe that's what's going on here. I'm not sure. The low on the stock was a nickel on August 16th, way back here. So it's gone from a nickel to 39 cents back to 19 cents now. Seems to be maybe finding some support there at that 20-cent level. I don't know. Anyway, yesterday they announced, St. Eugene announces initial mineral resource at AMEX Gold Project. That looked interesting. Long release. I would read it. Now they're saying indicated resource of 921,000 ounces at 0.95 grams per ton gold, and inferred resource of 645,000 ounces at 0.7 grams per ton gold EQ. I think that's equivalent. Now they're in this AMEX Gold project in northeastern Saskatchewan, and their joint venture partner is Claude Resources. Forget the percentages. I think they have 35%. I'm not sure here. Anyway, look into their percentages because they don't own it outright. There's different results in there. Let's go down to their About section as well because they have other properties. Let's see. Yeah, St. Eugene holds a 35% participating interest, and Claude, as operator, holds a 65% interest in the AMEX joint venture project. Now, I can't see right off where their other properties are. Maybe I'm confusing it with another company. Anyway, I don't know. That's the main play that it's running on, Saskatchewan Gold Resource, and I thought I saw something. Yeah, exploration drilling resumes at that project. They're doing, let's see, commencement of a 3,500 meter, 13 holes drilling program at the company's AMEX gold project, a joint venture with Claude. Okay, so the results from their other gold project include 241 meters averaging 2.16 grams per ton gold and 18.9 grams per ton silver. That was their December 16th release. And 161.8 meters averaging 1.29 grams per ton gold and 7.9 grams per ton silver, their June 3rd release of last year. So look those over. There's the 5-year chart on the stock. Actually, let's look at the 10-year chart. Stock's been around since about 2006, and it's pretty well 30 cents down to nothing, back to 30 cents. So we're right back there. They flushed out a lot of weak stock there, and let's see if there's anything more. If this was just a one-day blip, that is good volume, but keep in mind it's only 20-cent stock. So let's see what kind of follow-up there is on that one. Moving on, ORS Orestone Mining Corp, 7 cents up 2.5 cents, 55% move, 6 million shares traded, 52-week high 11.5 March 18th of last year, way back here, slid down and hasn't really done anything. Sat at around a nickel for most of the year. The low was 3 cents on August the 20th. So what's the news here? They announced yesterday, Orestone reports airborne geophysical anomalies from survey at Todd Creek Project, Stewart Camp, British Columbia. I'm going to go right to their, these are just, okay, airborne geophysical anomalies. Let's see, Orestone holds a 51% interest in the Todd Creek Project through its 51% controlling interest in the Todd Creek joint venture. So I don't know who's in the Todd Creek joint venture. But let's go to their About section, because I think that about Orestone. In addition to its interest in the Todd Creek project, Orestone also owns 100% interest in and is presently exploring 3 mineral properties in northern BC, and is also earning a majority interest in another mineral property in southern BC, all within the Quesnel terrain. And the Quesnel terrain extends from the U.S. border to northern BC and hosts numerous mines, many developing bulk tonnage copper gold prospects such as those on the Mount Milligan and Quanique properties in north central BC. Orestone's 41,000 hectare Captain Gold project adjoins Thompson Creek's Mount Milligan copper gold project, which is under construction. Don't have time to read all of that, so go there and find out what they're into and see if this is one that's perhaps building. It's 7 cents, 48 million shares, $3 million market cap, so just started following that one. Moving on, SXG SAMEX Mining. I knew this company years ago. We followed them, Investors Guru. They were actually a client of ours. I believe their properties were in Bolivia at that time. I hope I'm not confusing that with another company, but anyway, they've been around. 80, I haven't been in touch with them in years. 87 up 7 cents. This is the first time mentioning them again. Almost 4 million shares traded. 52-week high in the stock was 85 cents, which it did February the 9th. Pulled back a little bit, supported at 60, and now it's breaking through that again. The 52-week low was 22 cents on August the 13th, so it's had a nice build since the summer. And they're in Chile, I believe, are their main properties. SAMEX Mining, Titan 24 geophysical survey underway, Los Zorros District, Chile. Let's see, there's some funding. I think they did, let me see here. We're 17.5 million units, a price of 50 cents. And I think there was, let's look at the longer term chart while I'm here. Let's look at the 10-year. Yeah, it was up to $1.50 back in 2004, up to over $1 again in 2006 and in 2008. So we're almost back up to that level again. So anyway, and I think there were other private. Yeah, there's another private placement that was completed, and this one was done at 30 cents, 3.6 million. So I'd look over all of that, and I myself, I might call the company and get a package from them and look into these and just get a better feel for the timing of what type of drill program they have going. And they obviously have some funding. So anyway, first time mentioning that one. Moving on, PFN on the TSX. Toronto Stock Exchange, Pacific Northwest Capital Corp, 31 up 6, 24% move, 1.6 million shares. 52-week high was 27.5 cents on February the 17th. The low was 8 cents on August the 30th. Has had a nice build here over the fall going into this time of year, and they put out on January 31st, acquires 100% interest in the River Valley Platinum Group Metals Project, Ontario. That was an interesting read. Can't read it all, obviously. It was pretty long. They acquired 100% of the River Valley Platinum Group Metals Project by purchasing Anglo Platinum's 50% interest. Anglo Platinum obtains a 12% interest in PFN. one of Canada's largest primary platinum group metal deposits with significant exploration upside, NI 43101 compliant resource, over 110,000 meters in 550 holes drilled to date. Platinum group metal prices are moving to record highs. So you may want to read all that. And let's see if about the River Valley PGM project. Located in the Dana and Pardew townships of northern Ontario, approximately 60 kilometers east of Sudbury, Ontario. Project is road accessible in Canada's premier nickel, copper, platinum group metal mining and smelting district, which boasts perfect infrastructure and community support for mining activities. So it goes into all that with a little bit of history, what was done on the properties before. Let's look at the chart on the stock here. It's been to 80 cents back in 2007. Hasn't really done much since 2008. Go back to the 10-year. Shows the company's been around since, looks like 2001. Been above $1 once back in 2004. So there's a little history on it. 31 cents. Keep an eye on that one. And lastly, HDY Hyperdynamics Corp. I remember mentioning this stock. This is our third mention. Our first post was on May the 10th at $1.20, and our last post was on October the 12th at $3.19. It was an interesting play, and it's on the AMEX. And let's see, 4.5 million shares traded. The 52-week high on this was $7.78, which it did on January the 14th. Has had a pullback, supported. It looks like around $4, up through $5, back supported. So there's the 1-year chart. Read it. Read what you want into it, but they are. I'm just going to go to where they're located at. Their main Hyperdynamics is an emerging independent oil and gas exploration and production company that is exploring for oil and gas offshore the Republic of Guinea in West Africa. So they're in the elephant country, and look into what they found. And technically, the stock looks okay again. And anyway, that's about it for today. Do your homework, trade safely, and we'll talk with you soon. Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower-priced stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends and news headlines for obvious one-day-only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/investorsguru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at investorsguru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch list, alerts, and news by email preferences. Thanks for watching.